What's up, beautiful people? The message I bring to you today is, how do you grow into your full self and embody your highest potential? How's it going, guys and girls? I hope you're having an absolutely abundant morning or evening, whatever time it is where you are right now. I'm just in my castle, in my backyard on this beautiful day, soaking up some sunlight, if you feel what I'm saying. So, what I want to talk with you guys and girls today about is, how do you embody your fullest self in every moment? You know, I spoke a little bit about that, about tracking your soul family in my last video, and so now we're going to talk about how exactly you do that. Alright, so if you want to walk your highest path and embody your highest potential, you have to first tell yourself that that is what you want, and you have to figure out why you want it. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are okay with living a mediocre life. And if you wish to live a mediocre life, that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm here to bring to you today is to tell you that you don't have to settle for anything less than amazing, anything less than abundant. And see, so that is your highest path. You feel what I'm saying? Your highest path is the you that decides that, okay, I'm gonna go live the most amazing life I possibly can. And see, so that's what I'm doing, that's what I've been doing. That's why I dropped out of college and I went to Hawaii and I lived there for a year. That's why I'm headed back to the tropics. That's why I pretty much work on my own terms, you know, doing exactly what I love to do. So, this is how I got here though. You have to be willing to wake up every single day and decide to walk your highest path. So what exactly does that look like? Well, that looks like first getting your mind, your body, and your spirit in check, okay? You gotta get that triangle, that triangulation to figure out exactly where you are. So first, see where you are now, okay? Ask yourself, do you exercise daily? What are you putting in your body? What are you putting in your mind? Do you know how to quiet your mind, or does your mind run you? And how in tune are you with the spiritual worlds, the spiritual aspect of life? You see what I'm saying? The thing that connects us all together. How in tune are you with that? So once you figure that out and you're honest with yourself, then you can see where improvement, where you can evolve, where you can grow. Okay, so in the morning now, I'll give you an example of my daily routine, which keeps me centered, keeps me balanced, so I can continue along my personal path, continue walking my highest path and embodying my most authentic self. Okay, so my most authentic self is always consistently looking for ways to grow and evolve and become better. So I went from playing video games every day to now this is how it goes. I usually wake up in the morning, and immediately when I wake up, I start to record my dreams. And I get some water. I always have some water sitting next to my bed, and so I'll sit down and take a big glass of water. I'll wake up, start recording my dreams, and then I'm either flowing into some type of yoga, some type of meditation, or some type of running, physical exercise. Maybe I get up and do some push-ups. You see what I'm saying? So I'm setting the pace for the day. I'm starting off with a blast. Some days, sure, maybe you're really tired and you want to take it a little bit slower. That's fine, but you know, I'm like a rocket ship. When I'm up, I'm getting up and I'm starting my day. So you feel what I'm saying? So that's how I start my day, and as it continues on, I start to put in the work. You know, I get my social media grind on, I start doing my work, and I love it. You know, right now I'm a social media manager and I really do enjoy that, and I'm gonna continue to find new ways, like becoming a health coach, you know, becoming a yoga teacher. All of these things are in the process, and I'm definitely moving towards becoming that. And see, because I know that that is my authentic self, and I know that that is me, I'm always moving towards it. You feel what I'm saying? So no matter where you are right now, you get a choice to move forward. And it's just a matter of putting the mind in check, putting the body in check, and putting your spirit in check, you know, and then having them balance all together, working in harmony. So that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about becoming your most authentic self and walking your highest path. And see, when it comes to walking your highest path, you have to be willing, you have to make that dedication every single day as soon as you wake up, because you have a choice, like I was saying before. And when you wake up, you have a choice. You can either go back into your old habits and your old routines, or you can make a new. You feel what I'm saying? You can create a better you in that instance. You can walk your highest path, okay? So that is what it's all about. It's about waking up every morning and setting those intentions and then doing that. More than just speaking, it's about actually walking. So one thing I learned along my journey of becoming my highest self, you know, my being and embodying my highest self, my most authentic self, is I had to learn how to shut up, essentially. You know, I had to figure out exactly how to be quiet, because I got into the trap of consistently saying I was gonna do things. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna meditate, oh yeah, I'm gonna do yoga, or oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and this and that, and I just never did it. I just kept saying I would do it. Oh, like, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it the next day. You feel what I'm saying? Well, see, when you're walking your highest path and you are your authentic self, you don't push things to the next day. You address it right then and there. So that's really what it's all about. It's about stop talking and start doing. And then you can talk about it after you do it. You feel what I'm saying? Then you can come here like I am to the camera and express it to the world. So that's what it's all about, honestly. It's about becoming your most authentic self. It's about walking your highest path, and you do that by being in tune with how you feel at every single given moment and fully moving on your intuition and letting your inner voice guide you along your path, along your personal mission. Walking your highest path and choosing to embody your most authentic self is about finding balance in your daily routine throughout your life, you see? It's about finding balance, it's about evolving, it's about putting in the work, it's about stop talking and start moving. So, all of that, you start putting all those things into motion within your life, and once you begin to do that, you start to see the results, you start to bear the fruits of your labor, if you feel what I'm saying. You know, so breathe deep, embody your highest self, help others, love others, because see, that's what it's about. When you are your authentic self, when you are embodying your true potential and walking your highest path, it's not all about you. It's about others as well. It's about helping others and assisting others, because all is self. You feel what I'm saying? Like that universal maxim, like once you recognize that, you can see yourself in everything and as everything. So don't be afraid to help others, you know, go out of your way to help others and assist them to continue moving along their path, because you see, it's easier for us as spiritual beings that are walking along our path if someone has already walked, say, further along their path than you. They can go and see, because it's kind of like a maze in many ways. We're kind of finding our way out of the maze. So, you know, some people have either found their way out of the maze or have made it quite close. And so you can actually use them as a reflection. You can connect with them and be like, hey man, like, do you think this is the right way to go? And then they can be like, yo, like, listen, I went that way myself, and you know, it just didn't work for me, so I really highly don't recommend that you try it, you know? But then again, like, not everything is gonna work for everyone. Everyone has their own mission, everyone has their own path, and it's just a matter of if that aligns in together with what everyone else is doing. So, thank you again. And that's about it. Thank you once again for tuning into my journey, and as always, come back to nature and free yourself. You know, we get that balance, yin yang, that's what it's all about. I love you.